I've never said this out loud. Not to my parents, not to my siblings. Because some things you don't forget, you just bury them deep, hoping they'll stay there. I was 11 when my parents bought that old house on the edge of town. It wasn't a mansion or anything, but it had a feeling like everything inside it had already lived too much. The floors creaked with every step. The hallways were darker than they should have been. And then there was a mirror on the second floor landing. It was huge, old, carved from wood. The frame was full of twisted branches and dead leaves. My mom said it was an antique treasure, but from day one, it creeped me out. It didn't reflect quite right, like there was a delay, just a second, but enough to notice, as if the mirror had to think before it answered. The first night I truly noticed it. I was just getting a glass of water. I walked down the hallway, past a mirror, then turned to look. My reflection was still standing there, just staring. And then, slowly, it turned its head to follow me with its eyes. I swear to you, that was not me. I froze. I was 11 years old. I didn't scream. I didn't move. I ran straight to my room, pulled the covers over my head, and tried to forget. The next morning, no one believed me, but things got worse. Over the weeks, I noticed more. Sometimes, when I passed by the mirror late at night, there was no reflection at all, just darkness. Not like a shadow, like the mirror opened into another room, another place. Sometimes I saw trees, a dense, dead forest, fog. It didn't match anything in the house. It was like the mirror was a window. One night, I decided to look closer. I waited until everyone was asleep, grabbed my flashlight, and stood in front of it. The forest was there again, not a reflection. It was real. I could see the trees swaying, but there was no wind. And then I saw it, a figure, tall, thin, its limbs too long to be human. And then I saw me, my reflection, but I wasn't moving. I was just standing beside the creature in the woods, staring back at me, smiling. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. The glass started to fog up, but not from my breath. It was fogging from inside. And then I heard my name, whispered, not outside, from within the mirror. It was my voice calling me. That was it. I screamed, woke the whole house. I told my parents something was in the mirror, that it was calling me. I cried. I begged. The next morning, my dad took it down. He carried it to the basement and covered it with a heavy cloth. He never threw it out. He said it was too valuable, but he promised to keep it hidden. We never spoke of it again. I grew up, moved out, tried to forget, but sometimes I still dream about that forest. It's always foggy, always silent, and I'm always looking for myself. A few days ago, my father passed away. I came back home to help my mom pack things up. Of course, I went down to the basement. The mirror was still there, but the cloth was gone, and my reflection wasn't.